Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome to Starlight, Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if not, it will improve. Take a positive mindset. And I'm also getting, don't let the turkeys get you down. So, you know, just switch off to those negative people, to those people who are oppressing you in some way. I hope not oppression. Oh my God, leave now. All right, so we're starting with the fortune cookies. Okay, let's get started. And we have Divine Masculine cards today. Oh my goodness, look at that. Positive work outcomes. So, consistent effort will bring rewards and a major purchase is worth making. So, positive work outcomes, that's wonderful. So yeah, taking a positive mindset and wisdom, using your wisdom, do your research, get some information, perhaps a mentor or an advisor when it comes to making a purchase. So, you know, maybe you're wondering, is it worth it? Well, you have to meditate upon that. But, you know, yeah, we live and learn regardless is what I'm getting. So there's some positive work outcomes. And this is interesting because yesterday's reading, was it yesterday's reading? I don't know. Was saying that there's some kind of sabotage going on at work or around your finances. So whatever you did yesterday, it's paying off. Yeah, so yeah, my desk is crooked or the camera's crooked. Doesn't matter. Oh, someone's crooked. Yeah, they're getting caught out. Okay, so positive work outcomes. And this is interesting because we have Divine Masculine cards drawn today. Yeah, I draw cards to choose cards because I have so many. There's more levels above me filled with cards. Okay, so Divine Masculine, what's going on? So this could be a masculine around you, or it could be you if you're a masculine. Doesn't matter what body you're in. You know, getting into your masculine energy as well. So yeah, you're having positive work outcomes, but when we have the masculine, we have some kind of longing going on here. Dancing, hugging, moving together. So somebody's thinking about you. They are very successful when it comes to work is what I'm getting. But yeah, there's some longing here. Perhaps the feminine is longing for this long embrace. Okay, perhaps you're missing someone, or this could actually be somebody that you do work with in some way. And this is planning. They could be in the planning department, or they are in the planning stages. If this is the Divine Masculine, yeah, they could work in some kind of planning area, financial planning, architecture, town planning, but also, you know, they're planning something, maybe just longing to get away, to be together, away from work, away from all the distractions. So there's a masculine here who's definitely planning something. The feminine here, you know, just longing just to be with this person, or just longing to be with each other. But I'm getting, you know, this kind of like, in order to get away, there has to be some financial planning is what I'm getting here as well. Yeah, look at this, balance, coming together, balancing. There's dancing, there's yoga, there's working out together. Yeah, things are going to work out. This person could be in fitness, or you are, or both of you are. Because look, we have discover. Yeah, going out into the world, discovery, planning a holiday, planning a trip, perhaps needing to recalibrate a current relationship if you're in a relationship that, you know, the masculine just seems to be kind of like all work. You know, they're distracted by their work, they're highly focused, and really the only way to get their attention is to have some kind of retreat or some kind of holiday. But there is an indecision here, uncertain, unsure how to move forward if you're a Divine Masculine. So wanting to get away from the city as well. This person is in the city, and this is, I mean, it's a city as well. Well, it looks like Hollywood. Yeah, it looks like the Hollywood Hills. But yeah, wanting, you know, really wanting to get away. So there could be a decision here to do with work, either with the masculine or the feminine, that is going to create some kind of movement, whether that's temporary or permanent, we'll find out. So yeah, if you're thinking about someone, or if you're in a relationship with someone, yeah, things are a little bit out of balance. You know, there's kind of like someone longing for the days where you kind of move together, where you were in sync. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, needing to come back into balance, needing to get away, have a holiday. That this masculine could be at a distance from you, or they're just distancing themselves emotionally, but they are planning something. Consistent effort will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So there could be something here about purchasing a holiday, tickets, purchasing a home, movement of some kind. Wanting to have more time to spend together is what I'm getting to say to you. What's the positive work outcomes and longing? Yeah, this, you know, like things are paying off on the work front, but it's at an emotional cost is what I'm getting. Of course, you know, we can't all live on holidays together. So, yeah, there could be something here to do with a honeymoon as well, honeymoon time. Maybe you didn't get to have a honeymoon if you are a feminine, if you are a couple. So let's find out positive work outcomes. Yeah, options here. There's some confusion, options. You're not really sure what way to go. There's some toxic energy here as well. There could be something here to do with a hangover or something like that. Or there's a lot of distractions going on. They find that you are a distraction, but probably in a good way. Yeah, there's many options here. So having to make a decision. And again, this is this emotional longing, this trying to come into balance of some kind, or trying to come together in some way. Yeah, and we have the King of Swords on the bottom with the planning. So, you know, there's intelligence here. Somebody's planning. Somebody could work in the entertainment industry or the drinks industry. Or this masculine's being confused by someone or something around the workplace. There could even be like an inter-office like affair of some kind. Yeah. It's kind of like with the King of Swords here, it's kind of like something's cooling off, or it feels like it's cooling off, or the honeymoon period is over and getting down to reality. The holidays are over and having to get back to reality. So I'm kind of like getting Grease, you know, the movie Grease, that, you know, summer lovin', that kind of thing going on here. You know, or like, you know, your relationship is really balanced and goes very smoothly when you were away together, when you're on holidays together. But when you come back to reality, it's kind of like this masculine kind of switches off. They can get a little bit cool and focused. You know, their work is very important to them. There could also be an element of workaholic or alcoholic, yeah, or the drinks industry of some kind here. Oh, but look at that, happy families at the bottom, the 10 of Cups with this balance card. So they're very attached to their family. There could also be something here to do with family planning. Yeah, 10 of Cups, wanting a happy ever after, wanting the dream, that dream home, the dream family. Yeah, this person's planning to move towards 10 of Cups. Planning, it could be you or them, switch it around whichever way it goes. But also there could be like something, they want harmony in the family, they want balance in the family. This person's very connected with the family. Or there's been something here where the romance has derailed them emotionally, has distracted them, has taken them away from family time, which, you know, fits in with the workaholic. So this reading's, you know, obviously for couples or for singles, so whichever way it goes. You could be in separation from a masculine, or you have somebody in your life that's needing to move away from home in order to work, in order to you know, to, yeah, plan their future. So that could be for you as well. Yeah, King of Pentacles, it's all about business, it's all about work, it's all about success. But at the end of the day, if we don't have a work-life balance, then, you know, we can often sacrifice way too much for our work. We have to be very careful of that. But this King of Swords is kind of like looking a little bit glum. It's almost like, you know, they've got so much going on, so many options, they just don't know their way forward. Yeah, they really aren't happy where they are, or yeah, but they're kind of keeping the status quo. They're staying kind of silent is what I'm getting to say to you. So yeah, you're going to have to put the pieces of the puzzle together here. Yeah, so discover. So there could be some kind of discovery or something coming to the surface. And then we have Eight of Pentacles, lost and found, discovery, taking a step back from work. This person knows how to grow their pentacles, or you do. There's abundance here, reaping what you've sown. But there could also be something discovered when it comes to like computers or messages or something like that. Yeah. So they're thinking about something, they're thinking about their abundance, or you are. I often feel like I'm speaking to more feminines than masculines, so take this whichever way. But yeah, they're definitely planning something. They're stacking their haystack, making hay while the sun shines. So there could be some kind of holiday planning here, or planning, you know, how to put all of these projects into action, how to move forward the best way for their abundance, but also for their happy success is what I'm getting. Oh yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I keep looking at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of work. This person has a lot of projects in mind. They could be a project manager, work with computers or engineering or that kind of thing as well. But yeah, they have a lot of, you know, they're very detail oriented, but they're finding themselves in a place of indecision. It's almost like this person's consistent and methodical when it comes to their work life, but when it comes to their emotional life, they're kind of like they get a little bit discombobulated or a little bit confused. There's some shadow work needed here is what I'm getting. It's almost like this person's kind of not happy and they want to move towards their happiness. What once seemed like love no longer feels loving, is what I'm getting. But this could be a feminine feeling this way about a masculine. The masculine's kind of withdrawing more and more for some reason, going back to the drawing board, going back to planning. This person kind of needs consistency in their life, and they find this in their work-life balance. You know, I think they look after their health, they're fit and healthy. It's kind of like every area of their life is in balance, other than this love relationship, or love confuses them in some way. This is a person who has a lot of options. They could be highly, incredibly charismatic, handsome, you know, beautiful, whatever way this goes. But yeah, so this is definitely somebody who's focusing on their work. They're very, very busy. If you haven't heard from this person and you're a little bit confused, you feel like you're being treated like an option, you know, this person seems to have withdrawn, it's because they're focusing on their work, but they are planning something to do with family, to do with happiness, to do with possibly a new job or projects moving forward. I'm getting the feeling they're going to be quite successful, or they are, you know, one of those kind of like positive thinking, successful people. But privately, they can get like a little bit down in the dumps, is what I'm getting. So with the Eight of Pentacles, oh yeah, happiness. Yeah, yeah, but this is like single happiness. This is Nine of Cups energy. Yeah, this person may want to take time to themselves, that they need to make their own decisions, is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, this person needs some time. They need some time out, is what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups celebration. There could be a third party involved here. They could actually be thinking about someone else. They're not happy in their current relationship, or you're not. Yeah, things just aren't kind of going as planned when it comes to this relationship. So it's kind of like, you know, all work and no play makes, you know, Jack and Jill a dull boy and girl kind of energy. Yeah, so let's clarify this. Thank you. What's happening here? There's a lot of strong masculine energy here, so, you know, regardless of the divine masculine cards, you know, because again we have the Seven of Cups. Maybe you feel like you're just sort of out in the cold, you're being treated like an option. You could actually mistakenly think that this person's a narcissist. You could be thinking that they're gaslighting you and ghosting you, but they're kind of not. They're trying to figure something out. They're trying to figure their emotions out, but they're silent. They not really talking about what's going on, but they are kind of looking towards their future. They're thinking about their finances. They're thinking about their future happiness. They kind of want a peaceful, happy, balanced life, but I'm getting that emotionally they kind of like this could be a sticking point for them, is what I'm getting. So it's kind of, they're thinking about being alone. They're thinking about becoming single, is what I'm getting as well. So what's going on here? Yeah, and then we have a Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. So this Queen of Pentacles is a wife, it is a partner, it is a dutiful wife or partner. Yeah, you know, sitting feeling a little bit depressed. There could be cultural differences here. This person's very dark, whereas the King of Swords is fair. So the masculine here could be fair, and the feminine could be darker. This could be dark hair, or, you know, there could be cultural differences here, that kind of thing. I'm getting here that the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, longing for something, feeling like this, yeah, feeling this person pulling away, that kind of energy as well. But also the Queen of Pentacles knows how to look after herself. Yeah, longing for what? Oh yeah, Four of Cups. Here we go. We have this feminine again, who is replicating this Queen of Pentacles. So Four of Cups, there's some kind of disappointment here in love. There's some kind of regret. Yeah, wanting more. So if you're a masculine in a current partner, you might just be feeling like this is not right for you, this is not happening for you. This person or your partner is sensing this. You kind of do need to make a decision. You can't leave people hanging on if you're a masculine listening to this. If you're a feminine listening to this, yeah, this is disappointment. There's a Knight of Pentacles coming. So somebody who is of darker complexion, again, with the Knight of Pentacles, could just be dark hair, whatever, quite sturdy energy. Yeah, somebody of sort of like the King of Pentacles can be very, King of Swords can be quite tall, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is a smaller stature. Yeah, yes, yeah, so it's kind of like there's somebody else coming in. Yeah, I'm getting there's some kind of third party here through work. I'm getting that there's a feminine who's thinking of someone else, or there's someone else coming in for this feminine. It could be for you, or already has, but, you know, in a current partnership. Yeah, there's definitely third party interference. Here, Four of Swords, not feeling well, feeling unwell. You know, just wanting to start a new chapter of your life. It's kind of like if you're the feminine listening to this and you're not happy in your current relationship, you do feel like this person's kind of withdrawing from you emotionally, or can't be trusted emotionally, or you feel like you're kind of like an option. It's almost like you don't feel good enough for this masculine. Like there's something about this masculine where they're a bit of a prize. Yeah, you know, maybe this was more about money with the Knight of Pentacles than it was about love. Yeah, or stability or something else. So, you know, we can't go into relationships without our heart being in it, because it just won't last with the Four of Swords here. So there's some kind of recovery here needed. There's a new chapter needs to be written, a new contract. But yeah, there's a feminine here who's worried about how to get out of this situation. They feel like the Queen of Pentacles is very committed. So it's a major decision for a Queen of Pentacles to leave this situation. But it's kind of like with this King of Swords here, it's kind of like, you know, this King of Swords is kind of happy to have that stay-at-home partner while they have fun, is what I'm getting. But yeah, so, you know, there are some issues here. There could also be some issues with health, drugs and alcohol. Yeah, temperance, coming into balance, harmonizing, alchemy here. This is also healing energy. It's Archangel Michael. It's major arcana. So yeah, it's again mixing mocktails, mixing drinks. There's something here to do with that. And yeah, Nine of Pentacles, thinking about becoming single. Is what I'm getting with that Nine of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Cups here. You could be getting advice from a friend or from a Queen of Cups. Yeah, you may need to speak to somebody if you're the feminine in all of this. You kind of like feel like you're going to be more abundant on your own. But I'm also, yeah, so this masculine is going to become single. Like both going to become single with this Virgo energy here. And then we have, you know, we have a variety of energy here. We have perhaps Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have Taurus. But yeah, you could be a Pisces energy, of course, and Virgo energy. Pisces energy again, Scorpio energy. Yeah, so with that Scorpio energy, it's kind of like things coming to an end. But it's not an easy decision. Like, it's never an easy decision, no matter who's leaving or for whatever reason. But also this could be a job offer coming in for the feminine, a new job, and it's kind of created a lot of like emotional, difficulty between you and your partner or your loved one. Yeah. Oh, and see, there's that Seven of Cups again on the bottom. So yeah, you're possibly going to speak to somebody about, what was that? Did you hear that? Sound like somebody calling out. Sorry. Yeah, so see, in this deck, we've got the masculine who needs to kind of follow a more spiritual path, follow their heart, get onto a more spiritual path, working on their shadow self to really find their path forward and work their way forward. And see, with the feminine here, we have a heart in the cup. So, having to follow the heart, following love. This is what's missing in this relationship, is that deep connection, that deep love. There could also be a discussion here, like there could be a third person in this masculine's life and they're fair. We've got Queen of Cups here, and now we have Scorpio energy, and we have fair hair here. So yeah, it could be somebody who's kind of fair in their life. If you're wondering, maybe you've been suspicious about them, but also you're kind of like going to see that as a bit of an excuse to be able to let go, is what I'm getting as well. It's like you're not really three of, if you're the feminine, you're not really Three of Swords heartbroken here, because it's kind of like you're both on the same page, but you're kind of trying to work out how to put an end to this. So yeah, and see, we have I was going to put this with the Queen of Cups, we have advice here. So you could be getting advice from a friend on how to move forward. It can also be legal eagles and putting an end to something. Like, it can be not necessarily divorce, but like an end to a relationship. Yeah, so maybe you're kind of getting advice, needing advice from a friend when it comes to leaving, when it comes to this separation. But what I'm getting is you're kind of both going to be relieved and happy when this is over, because it was never right in the first place. Whoa, oh, did I not say Scorpio in the death card? So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so we have the Emperor, being the Emperor of your own domain. This could also be somebody who, like the feminine, starts to realize that they prefer to be with women. There could be options in that area as well. But did I not? Oh yeah, here it is. The Death card. Yeah, putting an end, transformation, moving forward. So we definitely have a masculine who's definitely planning to move away. They're planning to move somewhere else to make their garden grow. There is the Hollywood Hills here. This person could be looking at projects to do with Hollywood, or to do with with the Pentacles. It can be online, so it can be like videos, it can be YouTube, it can be music, it can be all sorts of things, Spotify, whatever. But yeah, this person could be looking for some kind of like fame, because I'm getting Hollywood. Not necessarily that they're going to go to Hollywood and end up in Hollywood, but just that they're looking, that's their path forward, is to work in some kind of industry, entertainment industry. So maybe going from an events industry, which is alcohol, to, and those sorts of entertainments, to the entertainment industry, producing things. So there could be something here to do with the production and producing, definitely producing something that's going to pay off with that Seven of Pentacles. So, there's an Emperor here as well. But also with the Emperor, if the feminine is the, like this Queen of Pentacles energy, or the feminine that I'm talking about, yeah, there could be somebody who's older. It could be parental advice, something like that as well. Or it could be that you've got your set sights on somebody older and more mature in your life. Perhaps the person you're with is emotionally immature or just emotionally confused. Oh, emotionally confused. Did I not say, like, you might start thinking that you want to be with the same sex or something like that? And then we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Swords having a discussion, talking things over with this indecision, this decision card. There could be contracts coming your way. And see, with the masculine here, with the King of Creation, it's almost like you don't have to make a decision. The masculine just needs to continue to work. I mean, if you're feminine, listen to this, and and it all sounds like you want to go to Hollywood, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to follow your heart, you want to follow your passions, then take those messages as well. It's always confusing when it flip flops between a masculine and a feminine reading, but yeah, there's probably a masculine who needs to hear this. This reading. So King of Wands, King of Creation, media, those sorts of things as well. Discussing with the Queen of Swords, there could be some kind of contract coming the masculine's way that could trigger a series of events to, for them to follow their path, to follow their dream. But it's like with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, like face to face like that, that's some kind of interview as well. So there could be an interview for a new job, for a creative position, to do with your heart's desire, I'm getting, if you're the masculine, or if you're the feminine, you're going for an interview to follow something, a more passionate creative dream, following your heart, then this reading's for you as well. So it's kind of like something just has to change. You can't stay this way. I'm getting that both the masculine and the feminine feel the same way. They just don't know how to talk to each other about this. It's kind of like, there's a bit of, with that Four of Swords, there's a bit of a silent wall between you, but it's kind of making someone unwell or making them ill. It's kind of like causing some kind of like sleepless nights and mental conflict, not to the level of Nine of Swords, but that Four of Swords energy, with this, witch's tarot deck, she's got her hand, like having migraines, things like that. It's kind of like neither of you likes change. It's like you're comfortable where you both are, but it's kind of not really where you're going to be, where you need to be. There's new partnerships for you both in the future. There's a new life. You're going to actually be happy for each other. But also there could be a feminine here who's wedging herself between the masculine and his family, or vice versa. If somebody's close to their family and you try to wedge yourself, break a family up, that says more about the person who's doing that than it does about the person who isn't. But it just isn't going to go down well. It's making this masculine think about because this masculine really desires someone who fits in with the family. Their family's very, very important to them. So so we'll just get a life message and finish the reading. I think that's enough. Application. So I'm not going to read all this because this is the one I'm going to read. But application, applying yourself to your dreams, to your desires, putting your prayers out there, putting your light out into the world. Or maybe I will just take this one. So if you're applying for something, it's going to be accepted. It's kind of like here we've got stars as well. Your family are going to be really happy for you. They're going to be very proud of you. Today I apply all that I've learned during my spiritual quest. So every broken relationship, every job we leave, every home we move away. I was going to say every home we wreck. So there could be a home wrecker here. Coming into a family, trying to break it up. That kind of energy. But I'm getting like more like, parents and siblings and that kind of family. But it could actually, you might find out. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to change my battery. There's going to be something that's going to be accepted, some ideas, a project, that kind of thing, or you've got a masculine who's going to accept a new position that helps them to grow creatively and following their passions and their dreams. So today I apply all that I've learned during my spiritual quest. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Everything we've been through together, you know, our lives culminate with the Seven of Pentacles, culminate into where we are and who we are now. And, you know, we can, yeah, and, you know, and we grow, and we learn and we grow. But what the thing that we really learn is that we must follow our own way. We have to follow our own path. I'm getting this stagnation. Oh, right, yeah, because the Seven of Cups, I keep forgetting that. The Seven of Cups is also a card of stagnation. So things are stagnant. It's like the pair of you have everything you want, you have everything you need, but it's kind of just like, it's kind of, the love just isn't there in that strong bonded way. You've had to be together to learn. Perhaps, you know, you've been together in a peaceful relationship. I'm getting Four of Swords. You know, in a peaceful way you've been together, but it's kind of not enough to keep you together. Yeah, you've both had something to learn here, is what I'm getting to say. I practice love in my daily life. See, that's the lesson here. Needing to practice love in your daily life. Needing to come to love, following your heart. If the love just isn't there, then, you know, and all there is stagnation, and you're both wishing for better days, then it's time to part. But neither of you seem to be speaking about this at the moment, not having that conversation. I'm getting that the Divine's going to step in with the major arcana here of Temperance, of Archangel Michael, cutting the ties that bind. And guidance, and, you know, and then the Death card. There's a transformation that's going to take place. It's almost just like a flip of the switch. All of a sudden you both just come to the realization that it's time to part, time to, yeah, because you're both longing for something more, for something better, or somebody already has someone else in their life. But I'm getting that you're both moving towards being single, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so as I allow my inner light to lift my thoughts. As I do so, the laws of the universal love take root in my life. So the laws of the universe are taking root in your life. You know, there's something here about one person, like Virgo energy, can be quite stagnant. You know, Virgos have got to be very careful of that. Taurus is better at moving around. They're the kind of like the scallywags of the pentacles. But both Capricorn and Virgo can set down very strong roots. You know, they can live in the same place for long periods of time. You know, money is very important to them, their financial security. You know, where you've got a King of Swords and a King of Wands here, who, you know, their life is really about adventure, communication, movement, these sorts of things. So, yeah. Yeah. So with the King of Swords here as well, and then the Queen of Swords into the future, it's kind of like, yeah, there's just a better match for both of you. But if you're going for an interview, or you're applying, or if you apply yourself diligently to your projects, it's all going to pay off for you. But it must be something that you desire to do and that you enjoy doing. Like some people love doing their 9-to-5 jobs. They love it, you know. They feel they enjoy the structure of it. They enjoy the regular payments. They don't aspire. Maybe they want to become CEOs, because we saw the King of Pentacles. But at the end of the day, you've got some people who just love it. You know, they like the security of it. Although, you know, that's no such thing. You can be fired at any minute and be replaced at any point. Like, everybody's replaceable. But then, you know, but then you have someone else or others who desire more freedom. They desire that King of Wands energy. They desire that adventure. They desire, you know, to have a job that they enjoy, that they feel happy about. I'm getting that the families on both sides, or the family on maybe the masculine side, is going to be quite happy about this. They may already be feeling like this relationship isn't okay. That you know, that the masculine's kind of not okay in all of this. Yeah, the feminine in this seems to be a lot stronger. Anyway, that's it. Love to you guys, okay? And I hope all this made sense. There was a lot of messages, and I'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Okay, ciao.